going to the casino and start gambling. I'm gonna replace my alcohol addiction with gambling. Morgan, you can't do this alone. You're an addict, Morgan. Morgan, don't you know you're an alcoholic, Morgan? Morgan! Morgan! Morgan, get help, please, Morgan. Morgan, please. Please. I'm worried about your dogs, Morgan. What are all these comments about Miles Davis? Oh, I was so worried about Miles Davis. Like, dude, you're talking about a video that was posted in fucking December. Did I accidentally make a video public that hasn't been public or something? Oh, baby's having a hard time. She's having a hard time. Take this footage, Lonnie. Take this and do something with it. You're looking a little rough, by the way. Takes one to know one. Takes a raging alcoholic to know one. You're looking rough, Lonnie. You're looking really rough. Rough, rough, rough. In the face and the eyes. I want to get a little rest. I'm going to talk a little shit. Maybe that'll make me feel better. Let's talk shit. Who do you guys want to talk shit on? Los Angeles! What do you mean? Let's find a place in Los Angeles. I can't do it alone either. Southern Sierra. What are you talking about? Do what alone? I don't know what you're talking about. What's up, your name here? Yeah, my subscribers help. But I need everybody to stop staring at me. Just stop. Just stop, okay? I need you to stop. Everybody stop staring into my soul. It's not about you right now. I'm live streaming, okay? What would make me happy long term? Nothing! I need something new all the time. Nothing makes me happy, okay? Sounds like you've been smoking some bad weed. You're about 2 hours away from me when you were in Yosemite, Morgan. Los Angeles! What did Christy Lynn say? Drive to Sedona? Fucking Sedona? You'll buy me dinner? I don't need you to buy me dinner. Okay? I'll drive crazy. I'm going crazy! No, someone else posted that video of Miles falling out of the truck on a separate account. Falling out, it wasn't on video. Who gives a fuck? What's wrong with everybody? Why is everybody's like, they have literally, is everybody that boring on YouTube that people have to post things about me all the time? What? Oh, I know, I'm very entertaining. I'm very entertaining! This is my lesbian voice. Maybe we should do that. Let's go to a lesbian club. The dogs are looking very concerned. Like, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? You need water? You have water. I'll get you some more. Miles Davis! Miles! Miss Miles! It's raining, you guys. We can't do anything. It's raining, buddy! Topanga! I feel like singing now. We should go sing. Lots of bots mode, trying to stir the pot. Stir the pot, motherfuckers! You should be acting, I tell ya. Definitely. Rosa, maybe they left it at the sheriff's front desk there. What are you talking about, Rosa? Rosa just sent me a text message. Oh, she's trying to find her wallet. Wonder what happened. If I went to a lesbian bar, that voice would actually work. Hey, girls. How you doing? I'm pretty good. I just got out of the slammer like 2 weeks ago. It's the last time I'll ever touch a dick. Oh, lover. 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 Would you like an Topanga moment? Topanga, la 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 ve, serva. Ooh, no, no. Ooh, let me do it like Buddy does. It sounds like my car. Maybe we should show up at Johnny B's house and be like, dude, fucking bro, dude, I'm squeaking. You gotta fix my brakes, Johnny. Morgan is a lesbian bar. No, in a lesbian bar. Oh my god, no, that would be hilarious. Remember when I got body slammed by a lesbian last year? It hurt like hell. Those girls are strong. You're cute. You're cute. It's a rainy day. Look, it's raining outside. Why am I raining? It's raining. Buddy just wants to eat, and so do you. It's not dinner time yet. You gotta wait. Yeah, I got body slammed by a lesbian in a bar in Minnesota. No, was I there yet? My wallet. I lost when I picked you up. There with the old grumpy taxi. Call him. I think your wallet's gone, Rosa. That thing's long gone. You're in Reno. Okay? Some Mexicans stole that wallet. They're now using your name to get a job. If you look at my name, it's Morgan Mayer, a.k.a. Morgan Martinez. I'm like, who the fuck is Martinez? Somebody stole my identity a long time ago. Yeah, I got squeaky brakes. Just one of them. It's the clip. I already know because my Bronco was doing that, and the clip's kind of, I think it's sliding to the side. It's going sometimes when I brake. I never married a Mexican. I would, but I didn't. Wow, good on you, Morgan. Welcome back. Yeah, so I got body slammed. I was in a bar, and then I went out to the car and put my wallet in the car so that I wouldn't lose it, because sometimes things fall out of my pocket. And I was having a good time, and I was going to sleep in the parking lot, so I knew I was good for the night. And then I went back into the bar, and then I forgot that I hid my wallet from myself. And so I was like, okay, who the hell stole my wallet? And I caused a little bit of a scene. I was like, which one of you took my wallet? And it was like a really small crowd in there, and this freaking lesbian from the other side of the bar came over and fucking body slammed me on the ground. And she was like, we don't pull that kind of shit here. This is a small town. And I was like, oh, fuck. And then they kicked me out of the bar. So, and then I had this huge black and blue handprint where she like grabbed my freaking arm and fucking BAM! Body slammed by a lesbian. Dun 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 dun. I love you. Do you know how much I love you? To the moon. To the moon and back 1,000,000 times. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? You want me to do an English accent? I don't really know if this is one or not, but I think my English accent kind of goes from like Australian to English. English, British. You wonder why your ribs hurt? Yeah, my ribs are all kinds of screwed up. That was a different time. That's when I got the shit beaten out of me in a mosh pit in Tunica, Mississippi, trying to get on the stage when Brantley Gilbert ripped off his shirt in the rain and was like, I'm single now, ladies. And I was like, this is my moment. And I jumped off the VIP stage because they had like these like platforms in the field, different VIP like little platform things. I run across this field. I jump over this fence about like probably only that high. Start pushing bitches out of the way like this, partying the Red Sea. And then the stage went like this, like out into the crowd. And then Brantley was standing on the end of it. I'm like, this is my moment. And I had it on a bucket list that I wanted to be like carried out like Jesus Christ from 2 bodyguards by trying to get on stage to kiss Brantley. And so I was like, this is my moment. It's happening. And so I parted all these women and I was pushing the bitches out of the way. And I had a ponytail at the time and like a little cowgirl hat on. And I went to like hoist myself up onto this stage. It was a small country concert. It was supposed to be a festival. No, Tunica, Mississippi. It ended up being really small. Anyways, as I'm hoisting myself up, I feel my ponytail being like pulled back, and then I'm thrown on the ground, and I just start getting the shit beaten out of me. Like people are kicking me. It was a mosh pit, and broke all my ribs. Not all of them, but like I think 4. I was so drunk though that I didn't know until the next day, and I couldn't breathe, and I had to get on a plane, and I was like, my boyfriend's like, you fucking idiot. Yeah. Anyways, those never healed properly, so when I took that x-ray back in Memphis, I think there's a YouTube video about it. You can see all my broken ribs that are just like, and then they never like fused properly back together, and then there's all this scar tissue, so yeah, my ribs are a little sore. A little sore. But that was a long time ago. That was 2012. And then I went and stalked him at another concert. I got my kiss, and then became friends with this guitar player and his manager. And I've already told this story, but then, yeah, like by 2016, him and his new wife flew me to New York with them, and I stayed at the Baccarat. There's a video where I met my sister in New York. I was at the Baccarat, and that's the hotel that Brantley got for me. And then I went shopping with him and his wife at Bloomingdale's. It's not Bloomingdale's. What's that other one called? Definitely not Bloomingdale. What's that one place called that has all of the stores? And it's expensive. Not Macy's. It has like all the stores in a store. They have like Louis Vuitton and what is it called? And it's in New York City. It's like on 5th Avenue or something. It's not Bloomingdale's. Saks Fifth Avenue. Thank you. Bloomingdale's. And it was great because his wife, what was her name? I can't believe I already forget. Amber. You know, she's being all like shy and like didn't want to ask prices, and then they had this like private shopper, and he was like bringing the two of them around to all these different stores, and I was just like following and having a nice time, and Steven was there, the manager, and we were friends, and but she was too like shy to ask for prices, and I was just like, how much is this one? And she loved it. She's like, thank you, keep doing that, because she had like a budget. Her husband was taking her on a shopping spree. It's like her Christmas present, but she had a budget, and so she was like looking at a purse, and she was like trying to find the prices, and I'd be like, so how much is this one? So we had a nice time. But then she was going to try on lingerie, and I was like, can I leave and like go back to the hotel? You guys good with that? You want some tea or something by the time you get back there? They're like, yeah, absolutely. I'm like, this is a little intimate for me, especially considering I've had a crush on your husband. Didn't tell her this, but especially considering I've had a crush on your husband for like probably the past 5 years. So I think I'm good seeing you in your little lingerie get-ups. But it was cool. They let me stay at their house. I stayed at in their guest house down below their house. And then he came downstairs and he was like, would you mind wrapping these presents for me? It was for his wife. All the stuff that we picked out at Saks Fifth Avenue, she like had him wrap them and put them underneath the tree, even though she knew what they were. I was like, sure. I love you. I loved him. But I didn't let it show. I was respectful. I'm your biggest groupie. How the hell did I end up here? I was riding around his golf cart on his property, shooting guns and stuff. I don't know. It was weird. It got weird. I manifested him, but just the wrong time, you know? Not quick enough. Didn't get in there quick enough. Yeah, it was really cool though. It was fun. Yeah, crush on the husband, not good. But and I'm pretty sure she already knew. But I was very respectful. And then they took me to their Christmas party. And I made sure to just kind of like dress down a little bit and like let her be the shining star and like not, you know, try to like compete with like his new wife and be flirty or anything like that. Like I was keeping it cool, and I think that's why they brought me along to places, because they just figured I was cool and I got along with the crew, and they were like, you want to be part of the crew? And I was like, sure. But yeah, deep down inside, I was like, oh my God, I've loved him for like 5 years. Okay. And I didn't take any pictures. We went to a nice dinner. What was that place called? Stacked? I don't know. Like some burger place that was like really high end. And then when the bill came, I was like, Brantley, you want me to chip in a little bit? The bill was like, I don't know, $900 or something. He started laughing at me. He's like, I got it. I'm like, okay, cool, because I only got like $50 on me. I was so broke back then. Still broke. A book would sell out quick. Yeah, it would have to be like, I don't really know. Can you just tell stories, or can you like, shouldn't there be like some kind of like theme to the book, you know? Am I just telling life stories? But another thing, so after I went to Cancun, so after I got my ribs smashed when he announced he was single from Jana Kramer, a year later I went to the Boots of the Sand Festival to get my kiss. I told my sister, we have one mission only, and it's to land Brantley Gilbert. And so we get there, and yeah, I told that story a few days ago where like, yeah, we ended up like at dinner with his whole band, like the whole crew, because some guy in like the lobby had a crush on my sister, and it just so happened to be his band manager, whatever, Corey. What are the chances? Manifestation, man. And, after Cancun, I became friends with a security guard in Cancun. I was like getting in there. I was like, I'm gonna get into this freaking crowd somehow, some way. And so like his bodyguard wanted to smoke a joint, so I found a joint and I was like, hey, I found you a joint. And he's like, oh, thanks, sweet. And so like they were like remembering our faces a little bit. And then I went to this concert, another concert for his, probably like 8 months later in Northern California. My sister and I once again, and Brantley was still single at the time. And we showed up, we see his tour bus, and then they were setting up. And so we walk by the tour bus, and JP, his bodyguard, was standing, and he does this, because we're like, JP! Because we'd seen him, we met him in Cancun like 8 months prior. And he like looked at my sister and I, and then he looked again. He's like, wait a minute, I know you two. And we're like, yeah, we met you in Cancun. He's like, oh, shit! And so like he comes up to the gate, and we start talking. He gets like a little call on his radio, and it was like John Thomas. I don't know, he gets the code word. Apparently, Brantley was in his school bus, saw my sister and I, thought we were just hot, and then he gave JP the code word. They had like a code word where like if Brantley saw a hot chick and wanted them, then he would give the code to his security guard to let them in on the bus. And so JP's like, started laughing. He's like, dude, you guys just got the code word from Brantley. But Brantley at that time didn't realize that like we had already like kind of met everybody. We just hadn't like really met Brantley yet. And then that night I played pool with Brantley, and we went into his tour bus and we all hung out. But at that point in time, I was already really good friends with his guitar player, John, that got out of the band. And I felt like, and John was going through a hard time, and he was talking shit on the band a lot, and like the way that he was being treated, and I felt like a loyalty towards my friend. And so I didn't pursue anything with Brantley. And then Brantley got back together with his high school sweetheart. And yeah, that was that. Groupies, biggest groupies ever, but cool groupies, all right? I know how to play cool, so does my sister. We were just like, yeah, I'm cool. Too cool for school. Lot lizards. No. We were cool. We were just hanging. And then my sister ended up like dating that Corey guy a little bit. There is nothing out of your reach, you know? If you just go for it. You gotta go for it. You gotta be cool. You getting wet back there, Miles Davis? Buddy's over here ripping apart a bag that used to have bones in it. There's no more bones, Buddy. They're gone. You ate them all. Do you think that me and my sis can work things out? Probably, maybe. I don't know. She's different now. After that trip, she got pregnant and had a baby at like 20, and it just changed her. We didn't jump into anybody's bed, Southern Sierra. We were just playing pool and hanging out on the tour bus. Singing in the rain will get you out of your funk. Do the overhangs on my windows work? Yeah, they're pretty good. No rain's coming in. Well, you guys, I love you. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do. Southern Sierra, don't act like you know anything about what happened with John and I, okay? And I can do whatever I want. My body, my sexuality, what I decide to do with myself is absolutely my decision. The rain, is it raining there too, Joanne? Okay, I gotta figure out what I'm doing before the sun comes down. And everybody have a beautiful night. This live's going over to Patreon only, so it'll be taken down here if you missed it, or if you wanted to watch it back. But I think I could probably leave this voice off of YouTube. We all know my haters are watching right now, though, so it's too late. They already screenshotted it. Make something. Morgan back on drugs. Good night, Joanne. Good night, Muscle of Dogs. Good night, Kimberly. My body, my choice, motherfuckers. My body, my choice. I didn't put deodorant on today. I forgot. I'm still wearing the shirt I was wearing yesterday. Smells good. Smells like roses. Take us with you. Love you, MK. If I can stay strong out there, you guys. Keep it real. Okay? I'm gonna go to a casino right now and win all my money back that I lost. Last time I was at the casino with John, I lost $500. I don't think the dogs like the voice either. Pink Puffs perfume. Let's put a little bit of this on from Luna, Sophie Luna. Super chat from Kelly. I think I missed it. Kelly, thank you. Thank you, Kelly. Kelly. I can't yell in that voice. Put a little of this on. Bow, bow, bow. I'm gonna do all my videos in this voice now. I'm gonna find a place to bunker. We need to bunker down. I know of a few campsites. I think I'm gonna go get one. We're gonna bunker down. And then, yeah, I guess I need to get on my laptop and start transferring that information. Let's just have one of those kind of nights. Let's be responsible tonight. Okay, Morgan? Be responsible. Tomorrow's a new day. Tomorrow, I'm doing this in my head. North, south, north, south. We're going east. I just don't know if I should go east, northeast, or east, southeast. Good night, Shane. Good night, Gigi. Good night, Macadamian. Good night, Washoe County Sheriff Department. Thanks for my phone's back. Hope you had fun looking at all my nudes. Just kidding, I don't have any nudes. I've never sent a nude to anybody. Have I? Is that a lie? Are you lying? I've never sent a nude to anybody. I'm about to. Gotta make that money, you know. Like everybody say, Morgan, the e-bagger. I'm an e-bagger. Everybody give me money, I'm gonna show you my tits. Love you guys. Good night, Jenny. Good night, Odyssey. Good night, Kimberly. Good night, Joanne. Joanne. You know I'm getting hyper. Everybody just tone it down. Bye, you guys. Good night.